Hey guys, it's Jenna here. So welcome back to my channel. So today I have a TBR video for you. So today I have December TBR. So for December, I actually don't have too many books. I have 7 here with me. And I actually think I might be able to get this TBR done. And I know you guys are sounding off at the comments like, Jenna, you say that about literally every single TBR. I know. But no, like, for real, I have 2 really small books that would take me like a day, if that. One of them could take me literally a couple hours. And then I have an audiobook, but it's really short. Granted, I do have like 3 big books. No, 2 really big books. And then 2 like bigger medium-sized books. So I think I might be able to manage it. I'm really hoping I can. So we're just gonna see how this goes. So yeah, let's get into it. The first thing I want to finish in December is Kingdom of Ash by Sarah J. Maas. This is book 7 in the Throne of Glass series, and I'm loving this so far, like so much. I'm already on page 280, chapter 33, and to be brutally honest, I think I might be able to finish this. It's Tuesday. I think I might be able to finish this week. Maybe? I think I can. So I have this. I just explained what Throne of Glass is about in my wrap-up, but if you need to know, essentially it's about an assassin who competes in this competition to be the king's royal assassin, and things start happening in the castle. Dark things that start killing off her competitors, so she not only has to fight in the competition for her freedom and her life, but also is going up against this other force in the castle that is taking lives of competitors. So it's super, super good. I would highly recommend it if you love fae, assassins, action, witty comments, and strong female characters. It's just a great book, guys. It's great. So next on this list, I have The Dark Between the Stars by Atticus Poems. Some of you guys might not know, but Atticus is like my favorite poet. I read his first poetry collection, and I loved it. And I keep seeing a lot of his posts. I follow him on Instagram, and I just love everything he does. I love his work and like the vibe he's got going. Yeah. So it turns his attention to the dualities of our lived experience, the inescapable connections between our highest highs and lowest lows. And I think that sounds beautiful. So, I'm really excited to read this, guys, and I think this is going to be like the fastest read. I'm pretty sure I could get this done in like 2 hours. Like, I read the first book, his first collection, in under an hour. So if that says anything, there you go. The next book I have is another short book, and that is A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, illustrated by Jim Kay. So basically this is about a kid who sees monsters at night. One's from his nightmares he's had every night since his mother started her cancer treatments. The one with the darkness and the wind and the screaming. And I'm so intrigued by this. I essentially really don't know anything about this. So I'm kind of going into it blind. I don't know like what the plot line is, but obviously it's won some awards, so it must be good, and I've heard a lot of good things about it. And I've been intrigued by this for a while, but I just haven't gotten a hand on a copy until now. And now I'm really excited because it's illustrated and it's like super pretty. Like, yeah, it's gorgeous. So I'm really interested to see what this is all about. Next, I actually pulled this from my TBR jar, so I'm sorry I didn't film that for you guys. I totally forgot, but out of my TBR jar, I pulled The Diviners by Libba Bray. This book is huge. But I'm not going to read the synopsis because I've heard that it's better to go in it kind of blind. Basically, what I've heard about it is that it's paranormal, what was it? Like paranormal demons during paranormal, oh, supernatural, paranormal during the 1920s. That sounds pretty good to me. I heard this compared to something, and now I cannot remember what it was compared as to be like a mixture of. But I've heard nothing but good things about the Diviners, and I'm eager to try it. It sounds right up my alley, so I just want to finally get into it. So this next one, everybody's just gonna want to haul through the screen and punch me in the face for. But I need to get to Legendary by Stephanie Garber. I know you guys are like, oh my god, this is getting outrageous. She's had this on her TBR since May. I know. And I run out of time at the end of the month. Like, I'm not even going to try to explain myself. I'm just a failure for not reading this, and I need to get to it this month. So this is book 2 in the Caraval series by Stephanie Garber. And I never know how to explain Caraval. It's like, honestly, it's kind of just about this secret, mysterious, it's not secret. It's like a mysterious carnival type thing that only select people can get into. And it's so deceptive that you have to like keep your mind open because you never know what is real and what is not. And so it follows these two sisters. One of them gets enraptured into the game and the other one has to play the game to find her before time runs out. It's so good, and I'm so interested to see the take for Legendary, and how it leads up to finale. And I'm pumped, and I just need to get to this. I know. And I've heard so many people say that Legendary is better than Caraval, so I don't know why I haven't picked it up yet. I'm honestly just failing in every aspect. Next, Two Dark Reigns by Kendra Blake. So this is book 3 in the Three Dark Crowns series, which essentially follows three triplets. Each one is born with a different power. You're either poisoner, an elemental, or a naturalist. So one of them controls poisons, one of them controls the animals in nature, and one of them controls the elements and weather and stuff like that. So when they're a certain age, they all get separated and are raised by separate capitals and the rulers of each capital. So they are brought up differently, and when they are 16, they are to compete to the death until one of them wins the crown. So lots of stuff happens, and I've been on a cliffhanger for an entire year now, so I cannot wait to read this. I need answers. I actually have not heard much about this, but I'm so excited to finally just get the answers I need. So yeah, the next thing I have is Sky in the Deep by Adrienne Young. This is a Viking novel. I heard this compared to something. Now I can't remember what it was, but it was like Wonder Woman meets. I don't remember what it is, but oh yeah, part Wonder Woman, part Vikings, and all heart. Essentially, it's about a warrior named Elin who fights alongside her clan in an ancient rivalry against another clan. Her life is brutal but simple until she sees the impossible, which is on a battlefield, which is her brother fighting with the enemy. And that's odd because her brother died 5 years ago and she watched him die 5 years ago. So she's faced with his brother's betrayal. She has to survive the winter in the mountains with the enemy, where every neighbor is against her. And when the village is raided by a ruthless clan she thought to be a legend, she's even more desperate to get back to her family. She's given no choice but to trust her brother's friend, who she sees as a threat. They must do the impossible, which is to unite the clans to fight together, or risk being slaughtered by one. So I thought that sounded super interesting. I plan to pick this up on audiobook. I have heard a lot of good things about this. So, and I think Adrienne Young is just such a nice person. She seems very humble and down to earth. So I really want to get to this one. And I don't think it should be too hard on audiobook. I know Scribd has it, so yeah. So these, at the moment, are the books I plan to read in December, and wow, I have a dark TBR. So, literally every single book has a black spine. So, Yeah, this is my December TBR. Comment down below if you plan to read any of these books or have read any of these books. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.